We're going to the beach.
We're going to the beach. We're going to the beach. We're going to the beach.
All my tendencies are showing me why I only need to rely on you, God. Stuck in traffic while I'm in Malibu. I see the sunset, I start praising you.
We have finally made it to the beach. It was a little scary getting here. I didn't mention that we finally rented a car, but everything is on the right side. Like, you drive on the left side of the road, but the steering wheel is on everything's backwards. So it's basically like driving for the first time all over again. And then they have motorbikes everywhere. It's kind of crazy. So we made it. We're here. We're gonna enjoy our day. I feel like there are two types of beach people. The first type are the people who can stay at the beach all day. You go in the water, you lay out, you bring lunch, you just lay in the sun and enjoy being there from the morning time till late afternoon or evening. And then there's the second type where you go, you stay a couple hours and you go home. You have your fun. Maybe you get in the water, maybe you don't. Me and my husband are each of these types. I'm the type that could stay there all day and be fine and do it all again the next day. Tyler is the type that can go for like an hour and be good, be satisfied. I think it's funny that we both married each other and we both are Floridians. So you find those two types of people all over Florida. Anyway, we're home. I am going to eat a mango, drink my Starbucks refresher dupe that I made. It's so good. And then I am going to listen to No More Boring Bible Study because I am soft launching like the booktube portion of my channel. And the first book up on the chopping block is No More Boring Bible Study. Now, it's not a traditional booktube. It's not that, but I am going on a little journey to figuring out what I believe about the end times. And so I'm just documenting how I'm going about that and all the books I'm reading to figure it out. But I'm gonna get to reading while I still have a couple minutes with the boy sleeping. There's something about the sun and the water that brings a peace to my soul. I feel most at home no matter where I am in the world when I can just sit by a body of water and be still. And yet, despite having access to all of this here in Thailand, there has been this unsettled feeling in me, to say the least. We just got some troubling news from my doctor. Driving here feels literally impossible, and we are just not yet adjusted to the new normal that is life here in Phuket. You wouldn't be able to tell from these clips that I took in the in-between moments of tears, struggle, and chaos, but this tension was definitely an undercurrent of even our most gorgeous days this week.
Yeah! Say hi!
Good morning. We are going to the mall this morning. The boys are going to a special surprise place, and I am going. For me? Yeah, and I'm going to attempt to do some editing at Starbucks for the first time. I actually made it to Starbucks with all of my laptop gear intact, and I just realized this is the first time I've ever done this, like in at least 2 years. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever come to a coffee shop by myself just to edit. So, husband, if you're watching this, I love you, thank you. We should do this more often. And as much as I say we should do this more often, the reason we haven't yet is because I have not been able to feel comfortable enough to go anywhere by myself. Not in Central Asia where we normally live, nor here in Phuket. All of this overwhelm we've experienced here has stirred in me a deep homesickness, but not necessarily for our home in Florida, but rather for the comfortability of being somewhere where our souls can experience rest. While I deeply miss the comfortability of being somewhere familiar, I think what I've really been longing for is that feeling of peace. It is so hard to describe homesickness that isn't for your home necessarily, but more for a feeling. Usually when I feel like this, when I have some sort of down moment in life, I experience God give me some sort of revelation or insight that completely shifts my perspective, and then I can move forward. But this time I feel like no insight has come, no new insight at least, no deep revelation has happened, but rather I have just felt encouraged to do what I've always done, to trust what I've always trusted, and that is God is sovereign. Earlier this week, we went to the Thai doctor, and they told us that my cervix is really short and that they think I will be delivering in the next 2 weeks. Mind you, I was only 31 weeks when he said this, and so obviously my brain went into a spiral, and we're trying to do a home birth, so that was not looking good. That was not good news that we wanted to hear. Thankfully, we have talked to other people and we feel better now. We don't believe my cervix is actually that short, and even if it is, my body tends to prepare early for labor, as we know, considering my previous 2 births. So with that going on, and then just feeling like everything here has been so hard, not gonna lie, like life here feels really uphill. It's been really easy to feel like there's no relief, there's no peace, there's no moment to just breathe and relax. Even driving here is hard, and then we're still parenting, we're still raising 2 boys, we're still in the thick of the toddler years, so there's added layers upon layers of why our time here has just felt so hard. But talking to a friend today actually reminded me of how active the enemy also is in spiritual warfare. I have felt like my mind has been so clouded, as if someone has kicked up dust into my brain, and everything just seems so foggy, and I can't tell which way is what. But recently, towards the end of this week, I have just been reminded of God is sovereign, to trust in the plans that he has for my life, even the day-to-day moments, in the things that he has already led me in and guided me to, in worship, in prayer, in diligent time spent with him, in rhythms that bring peace, in eating healthy. Because honestly, I feel like
30% of the overwhelm and the anxiety and depression I've been feeling is because I've been eating like trash. And the moment I decided to cut everything out that I know I shouldn't be eating, like 3 peanut butter jelly sandwiches at lunchtime with chocolate milk and then ice cream, and then the list continues. I'm not even exaggerating. The moment I decided to just switch everything around, I felt better. Like I actually felt better, or my brain was given the energy to think more positively. But I've just been really surprised lately at myself and how at one point in my life, when things would get hard, I would look at them as adventures, like it's an adventure. Learning to drive here would have been an adventure to a previous me. The challenges that come with parenting would have been an adventure, and just I would have taken it in stride and had such a positive outlook on it. And it's been so hard to think that way lately, but we're getting there. I feel like the Lord has genuinely just been like, Alyssia, everything is fine. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep trusting in me. Everything's okay. That's what's been going on in our life over here. I hope next week brings more positive news, but nevertheless, God is sovereign, and He's leading and guiding our every step here in Thailand and wherever else we find ourselves. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.